It's the weekly drive, and voted by you, the viewers, we've got the Mack Anthem in American Truck Simulator.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today it's the weekly drive, and voted by you, the viewers, we've got the Mack Anthem. And this week, the Mack Anthem, it was a very close battle. I thought that the Freightliner Argosy was actually going to overtake the Mack Anthem, but the Mack Anthem had 99 votes this week, the Freightliner Argosy had 70, and the Peterbilt 351 had 49 votes. So that was actually a very good week. Now, this week with the actual Mack Anthem, I thought, why not check out and see what Custom Aussie Mods has actually got. Shout out to Custom Aussie Mods. Thank you very much, guys, for your awesome trailers and mods that you actually do for the community. They do actually have a whole heap of free trailers you can get, guys. However, I do urge that you do jump in and send them a bit of cash, so that via PayPal or something like that, so that they can actually make more good stuff for you. So the more donations they get, the more stuff they can make. So there we go. And this is one of their trailers. Now I'm going to jump out into the dev console here to show you exactly how big. Now look, here we are. Here's the Mack Anthem. Mack Anthem, there we go. Now, sliding down, there's one trailer. There's two trailers. So I need to go faster, don't I? Go faster. Faster. There's three trailers, and there's four trailers that you can attach to this. Look at that. This is a road train, okay? You are not allowed to drive these in the city areas of Australia, okay? So, look at that. That is amazing. That is really amazing. But the best you can do in the city areas is detach that, halve it, and then take that in, and then come back and get the other one. That's about the best you can do. But we're breaking the law because we're law breakers. That's what we do. No, not really, but but yeah, we're just having some fun in the game, and yeah. That now, one thing I will warn you is that when you're going to pick up a load with this trailer, it may spaz out and fall over. So that's what happened to me before. It just went and I had to pick it up and put it on its wheels properly, because it was it got caught on that mound down the end there. If you have a look at that mound down the end, where are we? Down there. The trailer got hooked on that, and it tipped over. And it took the rest of the truck over with it, so that was a lot of fun. But anyway, let's get this on the road. Let's have a look where we're off to today. So today, we've got a bit of a short run because it's an awkward trailer to carry. Okay, and I'm just trying to have a look here. It says the less corners we do, the better we'll be. So, I'm thinking it wants us to go through Boyce City. Now that's fine going through there, but we've got this turn here it wants us to do. Now we can either do a big wide turn there, or we could go down to here and do a wide turn there. I think it's much a muchness, really, isn't it? It really is. You know, you can't get any better than that, and there's no major highways to bypass to, really. Only thing you can do here is go all the way down to here, Albuquerque, and then all the way up, and then take that route there, which is still going to be a pain. So I'm going to try here, but instead of going on that side street, I'm going to go down there instead and just take it really wide. Where's it going now? Oh, there we go. That's better. It's one side disappeared then. There we go. That's better. So we'll take that route there instead of going down that little alley. So let's see how we go. Now, for some reason, I don't know. You guys can tell me if you hear My microphone seems a bit funny today. I'm not sure what's going on. But it's almost like it's echoing a little bit, but it's weird. I don't know. I might have to just do this today and then try my mic a different time. I did try it before and it seemed fine, but if you guys hear that it is echoing, please let me know in the comments. Right, let's start this up. We have today the Mack MP10 605 horsepower, I think it is. So that is hopefully plenty for us to pull this load. Now, we'll just turn these lights on here. Hang on. Oh, come on. All right. There we go. Now they're on. They're on now. Does the high beams work? Yep, there we go. What else do we need? Beacons. I don't know. I'm not going to put on the disco lights because actually I might. It might help with cars moving out of the road. We'll see if that works. Now, I'll be honest, I've never carried a load this big in real life. Never. Okay, so I'm in the city areas and we're not allowed to carry these kind of loads. So this is going to be fun for the whole family. So let's see how we go, shall we? Do the tug test. There we go. We're all hooked up nicely. And are we going to be able to carry this? Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. Oh, geez. How heavy is this? That is 146 tons right there, guys. 146 tons. That is a lot of weight, and we are actually struggling here. Struggling to get this out the gate. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'm going to run over this sign here just to get it around the... Nobody cares about the stop signs. Look at that. Sharp turn. Sharp turn. Is it going to... It's not turning. Oh, jeez. For anybody that's interested, you can check out my new truck that I got from my boss. It is a Kenworth K100, and it is actually it's not bad. It's only done 140 something thousand kilometers, so it's only really been run in, and it is 1983 model. Alright, so that should be fine getting around there. Just watching that as we're going around. Look at that. That should be okay. That is massive, isn't it? Should we take a photo? I'm going to take a photo of this before we go any further. Let's have a look. Photo mode. And that is... that is an awesome photo right there. Take out that blur strength, thank you very much. And there we go. That may actually be the thumbnail. Not bad. And there we go. Custom Aussie mods. Custom Aussie mods, guys. Check it out. Links in the description. Click on show more if you want to see more of this mod. I'm just going to wind through all the gears. And I can't see the gauges too well on this. It's a bit of a bother. Alright, around this corner here. Oh yeah, for those of it that are interested, yes, on Facebook you can actually, Facebook and Twitter. So TwitFace, you can actually see a photo of my new truck if you're interested. Also, yesterday I took it out for its maiden voyage and I got a flat tire. So that was not very cool, but these things happen. And the thing that I got stuck in there was interesting too. It was a bolt with a bit of plastic attached to it, which was really weird. It didn't look like wreckage from an accident. It looked like something from you know, like you know, roadworks. Roadworks is what I was trying to say. It looked like something from the roadworks. Alright, here we go. Stop sign. And we got to get across this now. It's low, low. And I'm just going to take up a whole heap of road. Mate, if you're going to go, you better go now. And these guys are... looks like they're waiting. That's good. This is massive. It is really, really massive. And to get this maneuvering around the town would be a major thing. Major thing. People would probably stop and take photos, I reckon. Now I'm going to spin this way out wide here. Take up that lane there as well. And I should easily be able to get this around. But I'm taking up extra just in case. Foot, put the hammer down, foot flat to the floor. Let's check that out. It's a bit hard to see all the way back here. That's plenty. It's got plenty. And away we go. You can see how heavy this is. You know, it's really, really, really heavy. This is probably a trailer, and I thought about this. It's probably a trailer that we'd use in the best of weekly drive, and we might have to come back and visit this, I think, because this is huge. They've got other trailers as well, so make sure you check those out. But I thought this would be an awesome, awesome drive for the Mack Anthem. Wow, this really is a huge, huge load. Alright, now let's start talking about SCS news. So, first of all, they were talking about bridges of Oregon. Now, it seems like there are a lot of bridges in Oregon, so I think that they're going to be focusing on those as things to see, you know, sights. So, do we want to stop here? Do we have to? We have to, don't we? Alright, let's go down. Start off, we'll skip a couple. Yeah, that's alright. It's taking it. Look at that. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, they've got plenty of bridges and scattered around the state, and they've shown only a few. Now, they've said that there is several photos showing bridges, but the ones... Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. They've shown a whole heap of bridges, like a small sample of bridges that they've actually got, but there are plenty more bridges around that they have actually developed. Now, some of the bridges that they did do were very nice, you know, sort of bridges with bits of, you know, the wire holding it in the middle, suspension type bridge. Well, it looks like it. And then they had other bridges that were raising, the middle part of the bridge raises up. That was interesting. I thought that was very, very interesting. So the middle part, the boom gates go down, and the middle part of the bridge raises up, and boats go through the middle of that. You know, very old kind of bridge that looked to me. And it was actually really interesting to see that they'd put those sort of models in there. And to see one of those in real life working would be really interesting. But other than that, that's what their main focus was, is the bridges in that article. So if you want to check out those photos, then either head over to their Twit face, or you can go to the actual SES blog to check that out. So very, very interesting. I'm interested in that sort of stuff anyway. Now, that SES also talked about on the road at the ETRC Le Mans. Now, this, in the article that they were talking about, it seems like they've got a bit of a challenge, because when they were actually over at the last event, their trailer is now stuck in the actual hall, so hall 23. They have to wait for everyone to disassemble their little demonstrations so that they can actually get their trailer out. So it's going to be stuck there for another week, and they need that trailer. So what they're going to do is improvise again, like they always do, and they're going to still have another, you know, for the next event. They're going to have some of those 4D motion things again, so that you will be able to have a go of that and check out some of the new stuff from Oregon and beyond the Baltic Sea, which is going to be really cool. So yeah, they will make it to Le Mans, as they said. So for more information on that, make sure you follow them on Twitface, so that's Twitter and Facebook, to get all the actual details on that. So for those fans that are going to Le Mans, they're going to be in the, what is it, the Followers Village or something like that. You'll know what I mean. When you get there, you'll know. That's where they're going to be. So make sure you check them out if you do go to Le Mans. I would love to go see that. That would be awesome. Just to check out those cars that are at Le Mans. It'd be awesome. It really would. Now, they did have awesome photos of the new trucks and done up older trucks there as well. So that's again on their blog, and they also put that on their Twitface as well. The actual Chimera, if you remember last week we talked about Chimera, the Scania futuristic truck. Well, that actually took up most of the floor, and I'm like, holy moly. You have a look at where it's situated on the angle, it's like, oh, you couldn't have put anything else there, could you? It's just, it takes up the whole area. So I suppose that would actually get the people in to come and see the truck, and then they'd go, oh, what's this? SCS has got some other stuff. Oh, very interesting. Now, let's see what else. Some absolutely brilliant news. Oregon DLC release is next week, October 4. Now, I'm not sure if this was if it was an actual mistake, because they did say October 5th in an article, and now they said October 4th, so, and I believe on Steam it says October 4th, so, that, I'm assuming it will be October 4th, the release date of the DLC. Now, unfortunately, that's in the middle of the week for me, so I won't be able to get to that until the weekend, which is a bummer. So check out the Oregon launch trailer. It is really cool. Shows you a ton of bridges, a ton of other stuff that they do have in the game, which is really cool. So make sure you check that out. And there's a lot of logging and a lot of off-road areas. And also I saw that there was wreckers there as well. So I'm wondering if you get to pick up scrap metal cargo. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Alright, so let's prepare here. We're coming up to Clayton. I'm going to jump into this lane. Is that guy gonna... No. Alright, after him. There we go. Gonna jump in this lane here because we got a turn. What else? Oh, and yeah, a lot of off-road areas and stuff like that. But anyway, that is pretty much this week's news. So I hope you enjoyed the news. I know I love telling you guys about all this stuff. Whoops, that's SCS. related. So it really is. They do a lot of cool stuff, and I just can't wait for Oregon. I really can't. Now, coming up, here's that turn. So I'm going to do what's called, we call it lane sharing here in Australia. So I'm going to do some lane sharing here so I can get around that corner easy. I don't know if you can do this anywhere else in the world, but this is how I know how to get around these corners. Okay, there is the, put it low, low. I really wanted to keep the wheels moving, but yeah, didn't work that way. Let's get a green, please. Yep, there we go. Yeah, let's get around this corner. Oh, the Mack Anthem's doing it, eh? I wasn't sure if this truck was going to be able to do it, but it is doing it. Come on, baby, you can do it. Get around that corner. There we go. And look, it was in the line too. Whoops. Shifted wrong. Put that in low. And that's a red, but look, we're gonna go through it. I haven't got time to stop, start. I can't see that tacho. Can anyone see the tacho there? I'm just going by the sound of the engine. And we're moving. We're moving. As you can see, I managed to get coast to coast in here. Canadream and Viva Mexico. So there is updates for that now, and it's working with 132. So if you love to have those, and I really think that it makes a massive advancement to the game. It really does make it so much better. So yeah, make sure you do grab a copy, guys, of each of those. And again, shout out to those guys who do all that hard work for Canadream, Viva Mexico, and Coast to Coast. You guys just are absolutely awesome. I wish that I could actually do what you guys do with those maps, because there'd be so much that I'd love to do. And unfortunately, it is very hard. It is very hard to do those maps in there. It takes a lot of time. We're slowly moving. As you can see, we're starting to pick up the pace. I think we really need more ponies under the bonnet. More horsepower, I think. Just listening to that engine there. It's so hard to read that. It really is. Really is hard to read that tacho. I mean, this truck here, I can drive this. I'd probably like this truck better in real life, I think. Because in the game here, it's a little bit... It's just, yeah, I'm just having a little bit of trouble driving this because I can't see the gauges. And when I'm actually talking to you, I try to listen as hard as I can to the truck, but I don't always do that. And I've found that if I watch the gauges, I can actually change a lot better for you guys. So, because I know that some people actually do actually message me and say, "Senior, look, your driving is shocking." And I know that it's hard. It's hard to actually do these videos while I'm actually driving. So, to talk while I'm driving. When I'm actually driving in real life, I don't talk much. Okay? So, I don't... Even when I've got somebody in the truck with me, I'm too busy concentrating on what I'm doing. Because it can be tricky. It can be very tricky driving. I have to say my new truck is It's a little bit, it's because it's older. I'm used to the newer trucks. I'll be honest. I haven't driven a great deal of older trucks in real life, and the ones that I have driven have been a lot of fun. But I tell you what, it is tricky. This is a little bit tricky driving this. It's taking me a little bit to get used to. And that's why I took it out on the weekend in my own time. We got green, we got, oh, we're coming up, here we go. Alright, coming up and slowing down. Right. Low, low. And look at that service station over there. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Pretty big. Yesterday I stopped at the Archerfield BP. Many of you truck drivers in Australia would actually know what I'm talking about. And I made a mistake. I went and got myself I love my Chico rolls, right? So I went and got myself a Chico roll and a Coke. Pretty simple, a little snack, you know. And as I was walking back out to the parking lot, these magpies started coming out from all over the place. And if you're not in Australia, a magpie is a bird. It's a native bird to Australia. And these little buggers, they one turned up. Oh yeah, hey mate, how's it going? No, not giving you any Chico. Then another one turned up, and then it just started. It was just a big snowball of these magpies, and the buggers just kept coming, and I swear there was at least about 40 of these things just turned up out of the blue, and they're all just singing a song, and you know, and I thought, oh yeah, because you're singing, I'll give you, you know, give you a bit of food, you know. Big mistake. I shouldn't have done that, because once I gave one a bit of food, that was it. They all just swarmed in, and I just jumped in the truck because I'm going, oh shit, there's too many of them. And I jumped in the truck, and they all jumped on the actual truck, hanging on, you know, the mirrors, wherever they could hang on to. And one was looking at me straight through the driver's side window, and he's sharpening his beak on the mirror, on the actual corner of the windshield. And I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna kill me for this food. Oh, and it was crazy. These birds, they were hungry. They wanted blood. Either blood or food, one of the two. A bit low down there, aren't we? I'm gonna see if I can flick it down, and there we go. Well, we've got to turn up here anyway. And that was actually really funny. I thought that was hilarious. These birds, magpies, trying to get my snack. All right, here we go. So I'm going to take it out wide. And that should be plenty of room there to get around. You can see in the mirror there, well, I'm not sure if you can. We might jump out on the outside. There we go. You can see that it is actually getting around there. Yep, perfectly. Look at that. Actually a bit wide, but that's fine. That looks absolutely awesome, doesn't it? It looks monstrous. And we drive these here in Australia. Well, I don't, but there are truck drivers that drive these here in Australia. And hats off to those guys, because it's not easy. Alright, getting the speed up. We just got, I think it's just up here. And yeah, I think it was really important that I planned my route a bit better than just driving with this trailer, because imagine if I just drove Thank you. Imagine if I just drove. I would have got stuck on those corners and all sorts of stuff, so I'm glad that I did plan it out a bit better. This is taking a little bit for this truck to get up to speed. Definitely needs some more horsepower. Come on, baby, you can do it. Nice big straight roads. That's what makes it easier. If only we had lots of straight roads like this here in Australia, it would be a lot easier. The problem would be is speed-wise. You'd want to speed all the time. I got my foot flat down to the floor at the moment, and the tacho is just slowly creeping up. Slowly creeping up. There we go. Now, notice that we've actually getting closer and closer to our goal, guys. A large milestone, 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now, Lean and I are currently planning a little bit of a surprise, so you guys stay tuned, because once we get to 20,000, we're gonna give you some information on our little surprise that we've got going for you guys. So hopefully it'll be a lot of fun, and you guys, well, it will be a lot of fun. It will be a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Our customer expects delivery very soon. Make sure you arrive on time. Yes, I know. You're like a wife. You know, you keep nagging the shit out of me. Not saying that all wives do that, but a nagging wife. That's what you like a nagging wife. Make sure you get there on time. See, now we're starting to pick up speed a bit. We got 37 miles per hour. I'm just waiting for a roo to jump out or something like that, you know? Big kangaroo jump out in front of you. There we go. Is it Guymore? Guymore? Whatever it is. Guymore. There we go. And cruising along nicely. Now, the only problem is our destination, where we have to go to. Is that actually... Oh, bit of a pothole there. Surprised nobody's stolen those witches' hats. Drunks love witches' hats here in Australia. They really do. They steal the witches' hats and put them on their heads, and they think they're really funny. Alright, here we go. Wind it down a bit. Listen to that rumbling. Where do we have to pull into? That's the thing. It's just around that corner, and I'm hoping it's a nice big long driveway. Alright, we got a green. Keep the motion going. And I turned too early there, so the trailers are not going to go nicely. Yeah, they're going to cut that corner. That's alright. It's not too bad, but... Oh, we still got a little bit more, have we? Oh, nuts. That's where we had to go in there. Oh. Can we cut across there? No, we can't. We can't cut in there. Now, the problem with road trains, when you actually make a boo-boo like this is not just a small boo-boo, this is a major boo-boo. Because I've got this trailer that is massive and I can't just do a U-turn here. I had to go up to the nearest large area and turn. I'm wondering if I can just do a spin it round here. I'm gonna try it. Problem is this traffic. Stop! Matey! Oh, what are you doing? Oh yeah, that's it. Just ram me some more. Very nice, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh dear. Alright, well, you know, this is gonna take hours to turn it round. Let's just try this again, shall we? So I'm gonna cheat here. And we're gonna fly over here. Yeah. Honk, honk, honk. And where is the is that where we're meant to go? In there? Alright, let's go all the way over here. I cheated, I know I cheated, but and you know what, cheaters don't prosper because I just stuffed up. Can't go down that corner either. Where do we go? Over here. Over here, right. Okay, let's put this here. F9, there we go. Because there was no way I was going to get around that in any time soon. It would have taken me ages. So, that was a big stuff up, that was. Alright, let's just park this. You notice this actual square here changes size now, I believe. Or has SCS just made it longer? Oh, nuggets, I'm not going to be able to park in there. Whoops, look at that. That's a bummer. So I'm going to have to back it up to here for a bit. This is the problem with the big long trailers, guys. So I'm going to have to get it to auto parking. There's no way I'm going to be able to park that any other way. That's the problem with these long trailers, is that one, you've got you can't do U-turns in a hurry, and two, it's having trouble parking it, you know. In real life you would just pull it up to the nearest straight area, let them unload it, and you know, then you just drive straight out the other side. But no, not in this game. Alright, let's do auto loading, parking thing, whatever. Show all results. Thank you very much. There we go. So that is a little bit. We made it with an excellent, which is good. Continue. And there we go. Oh, jeez. My trailer's boogieing along over there. Look at that. Oh, it's alive. So you can see what another problem with your trailers is, if they're too long, they get stuck, and that's stuck. That's pretty much knackered, and I'm going to have to teleport to get that out. Use the dev console to get that one out. So there's no way that's going to get around there. So let's just go F9 that. Thank you. And there we go. Well, that's one of the problems that you do get with these massive long trailers. Well, guys, look, but you can actually you can own. This is ownable too. So you can actually make this trailer whatever size you want. 1, 2, you know, 3, whichever you want. So it's really, really good. Now, it does come with a whole heap of custom skins that you can change around and do multiple colors and all sorts of stuff like that. So this mod here itself, the trailer mod, is definitely worth it, guys. It really is worth a look, and definitely one to add to your collection, especially if you're Aussie. Support your fellow Aussie brethren, guys. That took a bit to come out, didn't it? Support your fellow Aussie brethren is what I was trying to say. So make sure you get in there and have a look at this mod, guys. Now, that is pretty much it. All mods that I have used today, guys, are in the description below. So click on Show More, and it will show you all the links that are available. And don't forget, we used Coast to Coast, we used Viva Mexico, Canadream, we used the Mack Anthem, and we used the Custom Aussie Mods trailer. And make sure you head over to their Facebook page, guys, and check it out. There is a link. They have got 2 links up there, one for donations and one for their mods. And, you know, they've got some wheels and all sorts of stuff for their trailers to check out. So make sure you head over there and check them out. And also join their group, guys, so you get their information firsthand rather than, you know, from me. Which I don't mind giving you the information, but anyway, it's better to get it firsthand, isn't it? Well, look, that's pretty much it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's weekly drive. Next week, well, you just have to wait and see. You have to wait and see what's going to happen next week. It may be a surprise, and it may not. Just wait and see. But anyway, look, more mods will be coming next week, guys, so make sure you tune in for that. I've got to go, well, basically this week I'm busy working, so my shifts are changing, so I don't know what I'm actually going to be working, to be honest, until probably Tuesday. So we'll see how it goes, but for videos, I'm going to keep doing these videos because I know you guys love them. You tell me all the time, so that's why I love doing them. So yeah. But look, guys, if you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 10-10 on the side. And remember, game on.